Toxic women love to say that all men are the same, which is so convenient because it completely removes responsibility. Even if you dated 10 different guys and you feel like they were very similar to each other, that's not all men. That's not even close to all men. So what is the common denominator among those 10 men? It's you. And if you say they're all the same, you don't have to change anything. And every next relationship is going to confirm your initial belief. You don't have to question your attachment style. You don't have to question what you reward in relationships that actually might be toxic. You don't have to question why you ignored all those red flags that you saw right off the bat. You don't have to admit that you might actually be attracted to toxic men. And I find it so funny that the women who claim that they want to support other women encourage women to make statements like this. Oh, all men are the same. All men are lazy. All men are this. All men are that. You're actually hurting women. Holding other women accountable is one of the most loving things you can do, especially for your girlfriends. If you notice a pattern, like in every relationship she does blank, you are in the perfect position to be like, hey, let me tell you something. This is what you're doing, and this is probably why all your relationships aren't working out. The way you talk to the men you date in public is inappropriate. But a lot of women cannot speak freely in their relationships with other women because they get offended, because they get defensive. So we are taught to sit there and kiss our girlfriends' butts, and it's ridiculous. People are responsible for their own actions. And when you aren't blunt with somebody else about where if you see something they're screwing up and you're not blunt with them, can you really say you love that person if you don't have an open, honest dialogue where you can ideally nicely bring up the issues? And now I'm not saying that someone else's behavior is always your fault. There are genuinely women out there who have been harmed horribly by a small portion of men out there, and they didn't deserve any of that. But if you're constantly dating men who treat you badly, it's worth considering why. Instead of asking, why do men have no humility? You could ask yourself, why do I keep choosing men who don't respond to accountability? Am I taking accountability myself? Why do I not see these signs earlier? Do I pick men because I want a project rather than a man I can build and grow with, that I love right off the bat? Do I communicate my needs early, or do I wait until it builds resentment? For a lot of men, if they hear that, oh, all my exes were toxic, all my exes did this, all my exes do that, he's like, oh great, another woman that can't take accountability. Now, it's one thing if you're like, okay, well, my last relationship didn't work out. We weren't very compatible. I need to work on my communication. Whatever it is, if a man can hear you taking accountability for some of your relationship ending, he's going to find you 10 times more attractive. If you can say, I stayed too long, I chose poorly, I had to work on myself so I could find a healthy relationship, oh my gosh, that's like unheard of. A lot of men have never heard women say something like that.